4 Detroit Lions players, including Jamison Williams, who was a first-round pick last year, were among 5 players in the NFL suspended for violating the NFL's gambling policy. Lions wide receiver Quintez Cephas and safety C.J. Moore have been suspended indefinitely for betting on NFL games. Washington Commanders defensive end Shaka Toney, they can reapply for reinstatement after 1 year, although Detroit announced that its 2 players have been released. Second-year receivers Williams and Stanley Berryhill are being suspended for 6 games each for mobile betting that occurred at the Lions' Allen Park facility. These 2 did not bet on NFL games, the team said. The NFL noted in its announcement that it uncovered no evidence indicated any inside information was used on any game or compromised the players' betting. The Lions became aware of the NFL's investigation about a month ago before the league reached a decision. So what did they bet on? They can't bet on other stuff?
So this is what it is. They bet on they're allowed to bet on non-NFL games. So they bet on non-NFL games, but they did it, Jamison Williams and Stanley Berryhill, but they did it from the team facility, and that's not allowed.
That's lame. Me.
That's why I don't put my bets in until I exit the parking garage.
That's lame. To me, that's lame.
Yeah. I put my Garcia Davis bet in at home this morning.
How about that level of tracking?
Well, that's the thing, yeah.
That's crazy to me. That level of tracking that they know that he did it at the facility?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, look, it's obviously all tied to all those guys' information. I've heard of people even in the NBA that have gotten caught like betting on stuff like that wouldn't even matter. But it's because like all the gambling sites and everything, they've all got your social security, your information. Right. If you make money from a team, then that's how they can track everything like that. But I am surprised that they're able to ping him to find out that like to me where the bet was placed, that's wildly insignificant. Like, look, the guys that are betting on NFL games, that is a huge deal because you're in the locker room, and if theoretically, if you're Detroit and you know that like your 3 best receivers ain't playing, this St. Brown's not playing, and our tight end's not playing, and and we're down to running back, and you just don't feel good, like. Especially if it's your team. I mean, this says that they're.
I would argue professional athletes should be able to bet on other sports that they don't participate in. The idea that you're in the NFL and you can't bet on an NBA game is kind of wild to me. I get you're in the NFL, you can't bet on an NFL game. You're in the NBA, you can't bet on an NBA game. I get that. But drawing the line at you're a professional athlete, therefore you can't gamble on anything, seems kind of crazy to me.
6 games is a lot. I mean, remember, Jamison Williams is the one that, he's coming into a second year. He only played 6 games last year because he had that ACL from the national title game or the championship, the playoff game. He's a high pick.
The other thing is, like, these guys, like, when I got hired here, somebody had to talk to me about what is allowed and what is not allowed. So these professional athletes, they know what they can and can't do. So on
I guarantee they didn't know that they couldn't do it from their practice facility.
Well, then they should have known. I mean, it's a little bit.
To me, that's a stupid rule.
I agree.
Unless they're betting on the NFL. Like, if he placed the bet on the Final Four from the parking lot, who gives a crap?
Yeah, no, I'm with you. The rule is
what
stupid.
What does it matter?
But the rule still, I'm certain it was explained to them at some point.
Yeah.
Right?
That's a very serious, that's a ton of money, too.
Oh, sure.
6 games?
Yeah.
And that's a lot of dough, man, that you're losing.
On a rookie contract.
I promise you weren't betting that amount of money, whatever he's about to lose on that, because that's crazy.
I agree with you. It's a stupid rule, but, like, you still have to follow stupid rules.
That's right.
Like, there's a stop sign on my street exiting my neighborhood that is wildly unnecessary. I think it's the dumbest stop sign in DeSoto County.
You don't stop at that.
I know. I don't. But
if you
I got
penalized,
caught,
you would say it's reasonable that I got penalized?
Yeah.
You would say it's stupid.
I would say I hate that stop sign, but I got caught running it, so I deserve whatever ticket I get. It's a stupid stop sign, but you're still supposed to stop at it. And same thing here. Stupid rule, but you still got to follow it.